Hi there everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to our very first tea talk video. I hope you guys have been your beautiful selves today. I just got done recording the video where I got this beautiful makeup look, and you should probably check that out. But today is a new concept that I have where we grab our tea or coffee or water, whatever you drink. We sit in front of a camera and we spill all the tea and talk about all the tea, about makeup companies, where they started, what they're doing now, what have they released recently. And today I am targeting my bias company, which is selves. So a lot of us should probably already know what selves is. I mean, it got reviewed by Jeffree Star, and it basically blew up with their Poreless Putty Primer that literally broke the internet and continues to sell out to this day. They even sent him PR packages to many beauty gurus around the world. They get PR packages from selves. They have a wide variety of shade ranges that just keep getting better and better and better. But where did they start? Who owns the company? What's going on now? So we're going to be answering a few of those questions today. So selves is an American-based company, and they are currently located in Oakland, California. Who would have expected ye olde California would have selves? So it did start off with Joseph Shamah and Scott Borba. Borba? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's what I wrote down here. And they met during a party in about 2004. So it says on their Wikipedia page that after a few months of talking, their idea was born. And it came from the idea that they were seeing women in LA that drive BMWs, G-Wagons, Mercedes, things like that, and super expensive cars. But they would go to drugstores and buy 99-cent makeup from dollar stores. So that's where this idea had come from. And that is why selves products are typically really cheap, but they're also really good as well. The range prices for selves products is between $1, $3, and $6. And in some rare cases, they might reach about $12, $14. But as of right now, the only thing I have seen that's like that is their eyeshadow palette from Walmart that was about $13, $14 with tax. And that's one of the most expensive things. You can find selves products in a bunch of different stores. So I found a bunch of my products from Walmart, but it's also in Kmart, Target, Dollar General, in multiple drugstores around the country. And not even in this country too. They are in 18 countries right now. And that's crazy. They are a global company that sells inexpensive but amazing products to women and men all over the globe. And that to me is really awesome. So for some of you that want to know the nitty gritty, how much money do they make? Well, according to their Wikipedia page, in 2017, they earned $295 million. That is a lot of money for one company to make. And they've only been around for 16 years now, which is crazy. You have really old brands that took a long time to make that kind of money, and here they are, they're like, nope, we are doing it right now. We are making all this boss ass money right now. And it's because they targeted a perfect market. For me personally, I can't spend a bunch of money on makeup, but when I found selves products and I knew they were reviewed by beauty gurus on YouTube and then they were super good, I was like, I need to get my hands on this because this is amazing. And guess what? It really is. Now, some of you might be wondering, but what's really important to me is if a company, if they are cruelty-free, are they vegan? These are really important questions to this day. And guess what? Yes, they are vegan, and yes, they are cruelty-free as well. So back in 2007, selves Cosmetics made a little bit of a stir. And why did they make a little bit of a stir? Well, they were selling tweezers in a faux leather case. And on that faux leather case, they said that 50% of the proceeds would go to PETA's no fur movement. The no fur movement from PETA is that they want to make sure that companies are not using animals for testing. So that is really awesome. They made a bunch of headway. So that's how they made their really big grand entrance into being cruelty free, and they let people publicly know about it. Now, the No Fur fundraiser from PETA is not the only fundraiser that they took part in. Just adding a little bit more here. They also did some breast cancer funds back in October 2004. It donated 20% of its proceeds from the Shimmering Facial Whip to Win Against Breast Cancer Research and Facilities. And it also provided color therapy care packages to breast cancer patients in inner city hospitals in Los Angeles. I would say that's pretty cool. They created the Me and You Can Make a Difference campaign back in 2011 when a terrible earthquake hit Japan and still causes havoc to this day. They took 5% of their online proceeds to the Red Cross to help with relief efforts in Japan. So if you're asking about the morals of this company, I would say they're pretty aligned with natural good people in this world. So did you want to know how many products this company started out with? Well, I'll tell you, they started off with 13 products and now they have this multi-million-dollar business. And it just goes to show you that if you have a small idea, but you go for it and you work hard at it and you release a couple products, that you could be big one day. And that is really cool. So I bet you're thinking, well, I need to know a little bit more about this company. Well, I got some places for you to read about e.l.f. Cosmetics because they've been reviewed by a lot of people. One of them being Glamour, Allure, Self, InStyled, and Good Housekeeping, and many others. There's been multiple YouTubers that have also reviewed their products, Jeffree Star being one of them. They have so much reach and inspire a lot of people who don't have necessarily a lot of money to be like, I can make awesome makeup looks because of this product, and I don't have to break my bank for that. And a little bit of a trivia question for you. If people ask you, what does e.l.f. stand for? Well, it's actually eyes, face, and lips. Now, a little bit more of a trivia question. They used to actually have like a major skincare line full of just moisturizers, collagen stuff for your face. It was great, but they actually got rid of it. Nowadays, you see them actually coming out with a new line. It's called the Holy Hydration, as you've seen before, which is moisturizers and skincare. So I guess a lot of people were like, I really want some more skincare. And they're like, we'll give it to you. Just give us a little bit of time to rebrand. Alrighty, and so that's what we have for e.l.f. Cosmetics today. I hope this was super informative for you. You could find a bunch of information about e.l.f. Cosmetics online and on Wikipedia as well. And please feel free in the comments to tell me how you feel about this product line. Is it really worth it? Like, what are your inner thoughts? Have you bought some e.l.f. products before? Have you seen them? I really want to know. So anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this first ever episode of Tea Talks, where we talk about the companies and the tea that they have.